A baby enters the world and the room stills because everyone sees it at once. 12 fingers and 12 toes arranged with a symmetry that feels precise, almost intentional, as if nature is whispering a reminder that it still holds secrets we rarely notice. You can almost hear the soft gasp of the nurses, the air shifting around them as their eyes trace each digit. Cases like this exist, scattered through medical history, yet each one feels new, the kind of anomaly that pulls at the edge of your imagination. Doctors call it polydactyly, a condition shaped by tiny genetic instructions that misfire or awaken, depending on how you interpret evolution. Some believe the extra digits hint at dormant possibilities in our DNA, the kind that once shaped ancient forms of life. Others insist it is simply an error, a biological echo with no deeper meaning. Still, when you look at a hand with 6 fingers, balanced and functional, you sense something more than chance. You feel the quiet hum of adaptation, like the body testing a design it has not finished exploring. In rare cases, these extra digits move, grip, flex, and respond, almost as if they were meant to be there. That detail often makes researchers pause because it suggests structure, not randomness. And structure always raises new questions. Imagine growing up with hands that move differently, toes that balance differently, sensations that shape the way you touch the world. Some families describe the extra fingers as gifts, tools that make tasks easier. Others describe them as burdens that reshape identity. Every account adds texture to the wider mystery, and as you picture these stories, you can feel the shift between wonder and unease. One theory suggests these extra digits trace back to deep evolutionary experiments, attempts the human form abandoned long ago. Another proposes that our genome still carries branching paths, and occasionally a child is born walking one of those forgotten routes. Scientists debate this quietly, rarely offering bold conclusions, but you can sense the tension beneath their words, the desire to understand why these patterns appear, vanish, and reappear across generations. The twist arrives when you realize this is not just a medical anomaly. It is a window, a tiny opening into the architecture of human potential. When researchers examine these cases, they often notice how the extra digits follow surprisingly consistent shapes. They grow with intention. They form joints, nails, nerves. They sometimes even outperform their neighboring fingers. You feel a subtle awe rising as you imagine what else the body might be capable of if small genetic switches flipped in other directions. Here is where the quiet poll moment lands. If you saw someone with 12 fingers, would you view them as different or more evolved? That question lingers because our instincts push us one way while our curiosity pulls us another. As the story settles, you can almost feel the philosophical tremor beneath it. Humans tend to believe we are finished forms, complete designs. But anomalies like this remind us that evolution is not done, not static, not silent. It moves in soft steps, hiding its experiments in places we rarely look. So we end with a question that refuses to close. Are these extra digits simple errors, or early hints of paths our species has not yet walked? Stay curious, explore the next mystery, and subscribe for more stories that challenge the way you see the world.